that said adios pelota and the other one that said out of here.
Yeah, calls by the great John Miller and Dwayne Kuiper of the San Francisco Giants. First pitch strike from the pitcher, but then no panic at all by the hitter. Very patient, showing good discipline. Now he's in the driver's seat with the 3-1 count.
Swing and a miss, and it's a full count now.
Wow. Good luck catching up to that one.
The 3-2 is off the outside edge, and that is ball 4.
His ability to draw walks has been something that's been part of his career since day one.
The batter will be Michael Conforto. And a pitch. Check swing. He held up, and the count is 3-1. And a strike.
Out there on the mound, he's setting the tone early with the fastball. 98 miles per hour up on the scoreboard.
Got him looking. And one gone.
Well, not much you can argue with there as a hitter. That pitch was dotted on the inside corner of the plate. I think even if he swings the bat, it blows him up and not really able to do anything with it anyhow. I think if you see that early, then perhaps you can pull those hands a little bit tighter and get the fat part of the bat to it. But I'd say overall, you just have to tip your cap on that one. Great execution.
And now it's Wilmer Flores. Wade leads off first with one away. Now all even up, and that's outside. Three and two. Payoff pitch. That one ripped. That's back. And that ball is gone. Wilmer Flores provides the power. His first homer of the year. The Giants score first. It's 2-0.
Knew what pitch he wanted to hit, spent on some other pitches in this at bat, was very patient, and it paid off.
Here's Jack Peterson.
Well, with this many pitches thrown here in this first inning, I mean, you're giving the other team a really good look. He's going to have to find a way to get some weak contact, maybe a swing and miss, get into that dugout and hit the reset button.
Still only one out here in the inning. Foul ball, another 2-2 upcoming. Stays alive. One down, base is empty. And that just misses.
Boog, he never moved because he never had time to. But that kind of velocity, you'd prefer that pitcher work away.
Oh, and now this one's crushed. This one's on its way and gone. A solo shot. His first homer of the year, and they add a run. It's 3-0.
Back-to-back jacks, and this club is fired up right now, Boog. I mean, this is the kind of thing where you really start to notice hitters in a lineup feeding off each other, and the collective confidence just continues to grow.
One out, base is empty. Mike Yastrzemski, the next Giant to hit. Mike Yastrzemski Originally drafted by the Orioles, 14th round out of Vanderbilt in 2013. The Giants got him in March of 2019. And San Francisco's really where he got a shot to play. Tough start for him so far, already at 30 pitches here in the first. That one's on its way. No question about it, and that one will go. Mike Yastrzemski leaves the yard. His first homer of the year. It's 4-0.
Back-to-back-to-back home runs, and these guys look so dominant right now. A pitcher might want to check and see if he's tipping his pitches or not, but I tell you what, if this was basketball, that opposing team would call a timeout to try to slow down this offense.
Thairo Estrada to the plate. Next offering is in for a strike.
Well, a really rough inning out there on the mound, and this is one of those where you learn a lot about a guy's toughness and his ability to turn the page and keep pressing forward.
Swing and a miss, and he struck him out. Now 2 out.
Well, really expanded the zone right there with that fastball off the outside corner of the plate. Got him to chase it. That's a tough one to lay off of because it starts close to you and just continues to run away from you in that batter's box. So it's a really nice pitch with 2 strikes.
1-2 here. Swing and a miss, struck him out. He swung over top of the curveball, but they go deep 3 times in the inning and score 4. On to the bottom of the first. It's the Giants 4 and the Yankees nothing. Back in the Bronx, towing the slab in today's game, Logan Webb. What do you have on him?
4-pitch guy. He's got some options to work with in terms of keeping hitters off balance. So we'll see how he decides to utilize those weapons through this start here and whether or not he's able to mix them all in early or if he wants to hold something back a little bit later, maybe second, third time through the order and give them something they haven't seen. It's tough when you know a guy's got that in his back pocket. As a hitter, you really have to stay on your toes. He's already pitching with a 4-0 lead, so we should see him be aggressive, fill up the strike zone, don't issue free passes.
In the air out towards right center. Yastrzemski turns, moving to his left. Nice grab on the run. And there's 1 down.
Batting second, the designated hitter,
It's Aaron Judge now.
All around, I think if you asked anyone in this organization who's the best hitter in the lineup, they would say him. Well, you really couldn't ask for a better guy to be the face of the game of baseball. I mean, this is a guy that is so team first oriented, doesn't like to talk about himself, will always defer and talk about his teammates. Just impressive.
Next pitch off the plate. 3-1. That clips the corner. Judge rips that one. Sable tracks it down for the out.
Man, that's one of those at-bats where you have to remind yourself it's about the process. He did everything right there. Nothing to show for it. But in your mind, you have to convince yourself that it was a very good at-bat.
Fought off foul. And a payoff pitch. Got it by him for the K. Yanks held in check. They trail it here 4-0. Back at Yankee Stadium, second inning set to go. Now the left fielder, Blake Sable, looking for his first big league hit right here. The pitch. Garrett Cole, Chris, a guy who was the first overall pick out of UCLA in 2011, and he's turned into one of the best starters in baseball.
Yeah, it's pretty cool how things came full circle for him. Drafted by the Yankees out of high school, didn't sign, as you said, went to UCLA, and now pitching the #1 guy in the rotation for New York.
That's in there. 3-2 now. And he married another UCLA player's sister, Brandon Crawford. He's married to Brandon's sister, Amy. Lifted in the air, right field. One away.
Maybe caught that one off the end just a little bit. Couldn't quite barrel it up enough to really drive it.
The catcher, #1.
Roberto Perez standing in. And Chris, his big strength is defense, but it is interesting in today's world of baseball compared to when you played. A good defensive catcher is considered differently.
Whatever you get offensively is a bonus, but he's got to put the fingers down. He's got to present pitches to the umpire. They're going to help his pitcher get more strikes.
There's a strike. I think the other component is putting down the finger that the pitcher wants to throw and being on the same page, and that's something that this guy does really well. Gets in sync with his pitchers. Here comes a 3-2. Out towards right center field. 2 away now.
Now back, the first baseman, Lamont.
So here's Wade now. The walk and a run scored his first time. In the dirt, sends it to first, and that is that. Back here in New York, bottom of the second. Giancarlo Stanton to the plate now.
The right fielder, Giancarlo Stanton.
The pitch. And it's filled up.
The guy at the plate could recognize slider out of the hand. Didn't stay in the tunnel very long in terms of depth and perception. He knew right away it was an off-speed pitch.
And he deals. Ripped to short. Throws across the diamond. That's one out, the bottom of the second.
Batting fifth, the third baseman, Josh Donaldson.
Here's Josh Donaldson. He is very much your typical power hitter. I'd say he falls into the 3 true outcomes category.
Well, we've seen more and more of that lately. The ability to drive the ball to slug is getting heavily favored over any discipline or strikeout concerns.
Payoff pitch. Battling here as he fouls it away. Hard ground ball, base knock.
Love how he became a really tough out with 2 strikes right there. Not much to this one other than just a willingness to go the other way and put the ball in play. That's a team at bat right there. Nice job of staying back and letting the ball get deep.
Gleyber Torres up to the plate. He's sitting on 99 career homers. We'll see if this is the moment to notch number 100. Donaldson stands at first with 1 out. That one drilled left field, and it stays fair. And now it rolls all the way to the wall. Lead runner holds at third, so 2 runners in scoring position and just 1 out.
Well, patience and discipline paid off right there as he got into an advantage count. Just a really nice job of turning on that pitch and smoking it down the line. And there's no one playing there, so once it drops in fair, you're on your way to extra bases. Could be a chance here for them to start clawing back into this ball game.
Digging in is the switch inning outfielder, Oswaldo Cabrera. Swing and a miss. 1-2. And a good eye there.
It's a good take.
Woody Keller making the calls behind home for us today.
And Boog, something to keep an eye on is how pitchers utilize the top part of the strike zone. We see a lot more of that in today's game with guys going up there with hard stuff. Keller, definitely an umpire that isn't afraid to call strikes up in that part of the strike zone.
That one back up the middle, and it gets through. 1 run across. Another scores. 2 runs in on the play, and now just a 2-run deficit.
That's now 3 hits in a row for the offense. Timing on the swing was good, able to shoot the ball up the middle. Didn't square it up as much as he probably would have liked, but that's a good approach paying off.
Here's Jose Trevino. Here's a 2-1. That one missed. The 3-1. Lined, and that's a base hit. They get it in quickly. So first and second, now 1 out.
Well, that was one of those high percentage advantage counts where batting averages are just so much higher. Nice line drive to the pull side right there, but he didn't spin off of it. That's the key. You still have to extend through the baseball in order to hit a line drive like that.
And stepping in for the Yankees, Anthony Volpe, trying to pick up his first knock in the big leagues. That one misses, and that's ball 3.
At the dish, looking to lift the ball in the air in this spot. Anything but the inning double play, Boo.
1 out. Runners at first and second. And that'll load the bases.
Well, interesting. He went with the off speed and walked the hitter. Man, you got to challenge the guy with the fastball.
Back to the top of the Yankee order. DJ LeMahieu stepping in now for the Yankees. That one's in there. At a count 1-2.
I think ultimately you want to tie him up, get the ball in on the plate so that he can't get the barrel to it and hit it to the outfield.
One out, base is full. Swings and misses, struck him out. Slider got him for strike 3.
Well, that's always the key to effective pitching is getting ahead in the count. And as a pitcher, it really allows you to start expanding the zone. Guys become defensive, and all of a sudden, for the hitter, that plate starts to get really wide. And what happens is, because of the pressure, you end up committing to a pitch as a batter before you recognize what it is, and that's what leads to the strikeout.
Aaron Judge at the plate. He's 0 for 1. All loaded up, dangerous hitter at the plate. And a count 1-2. Righty to the plate.
Well, he's not afraid to fall into a 2-strike count. Knows the strike zone very well, so much so that I think umpires will look at him and determine whether it's a ball or strike if he swings or not.
Next pitch inside, ball 3. So all 3 runners will be off of the full count pitch with 2 away.
Yeah, this is a good chance to tie this ball game.
In the dirt, but kept close. Out at the plate. He's out trying to steal home. 2 runs in the inning, but they strand 3. We head on now to the top of the 3rd. It's the Giants 4 and the Yankees 2. here at New Yankee Stadium in the Bronx. On to the third inning. And here is Michael Conforto. The 1-2. Wouldn't chase that time. The wind and the pitch. That's down and in.
Well, after putting up a nice inning on offense, got some runs across, this is where you look for the starter to go out there, have a shutdown inning. Don't give that other team any hope. You just hope that he can get through this inning, get the bats back up there while they're hot.
Next offering is fouled back. The wind of the pitch. Center field. LeMahieu settles under it, and he makes the catch. One down.
The batter, the third baseman.
And up next for San Francisco, Wilmer Flores. He's already homered in this one. And that is cut on and missed. It's a ball and 2 strikes. Got him swinging.
Well, that slider wasn't even close to the strike zone, and he got him to chase. That's just a bad approach right there. Either he was looking for something else and got completely fooled, or he was sitting all over the slider and just couldn't resist the temptation. But, man, really expanded right there and didn't have a chance of making contact with that pitch.
There's a line drive to left field. Cabrera makes the grab on the run. Giants are down 1-2-3 as they can't add to their 4-2 lead. Back for more from the Bronx. Set for the bottom of the third. Anthony Rizzo steps to the plate. Siggy, one thing Anthony Rizzo's used to is getting plunked. No one has been hit by more pitches in Major League Baseball than Anthony Rizzo since he debuted. Next pitch is outside, and that's ball 2.
Yeah, he's a tough guy, fearless up there at the dish, and he just holds his ground, does not give up on pitches in the inside part of the plate, and that's why he gets hit so much.
And the right-hander deals. Spoils the 2-strike pitch, and he'll see another. The kick, the 3-2. Swing, and that ball smashed on a line. Sable makes the grab, and there's one down.
Right fielder, Giancarlo Stanton.
Now here's Giancarlo Stanton. Grounded out his first time. This ball's chopped on the ground. Steps on first for the out.
Third baseman, number 3, Josh Donaldson.
2 outs, base is empty. Now it's Josh Donaldson's turn to hit. Singled and scored his first time. Swing and a miss. And the count 1-2.
This guy's got such a good sinker. As a hitter, you've got to look up in the zone. If you look down, you're going to be chasing stuff in the dirt.
2 down, nobody on. And now 2-2.
2-2.
Swing and a miss. Struck him out. 3 up, 3 down, inning over. Down in order go the Yankees. Still down by a count of 4-2. Start of the 4th. Mike Yastrzemski up here.
The center fielder, number 5, Mike Yastrzemski.
3-2. Fouls it back with 2 strikes.
Well, he hasn't quite settled in out there. 4 runs in 3 innings. He's going to have some quick 1, 2, 3 innings to pitch deep into this ball game.
Fly ball down the right field line. If it's fair, it's gone, and that is gone. Another homer. His 2nd home run of the game. It's 5-2.
Well, that one won't stay below the radar. That made a lot of noise. A good hitter gets pitch recognition early. He saw exactly where that was going to be. The challenge, not get over anxious and come out of your swing. He stayed on it and got all of it.
Tyro Estrada, the next Giant to hit. 0 for 1. He struck out swinging last time.
Well, you just got to delete it. You give up that leadoff home run. Go back to work. Focus on this next batter.
And now it's 1-2. Foul ball left side. He'll see another.
Looked like you got a little excited on that fastball. Got to think to yourself, I want to stay up the middle. That way, if you're a little bit early, you hit it out of the ballpark. A little late, opposite field now.
Swing and a miss. The velocity blasted it right past him. Here's Crawford now. Open stance on that left side. His first at bat was a strikeout. Brandon Crawford, a kid who grew up a Giants fan. His dad had season tickets at Candlestick Park and then at, what was it initially, Pac Bell Park. Stanton should have this one. And there's 2 away.
Now back. Left field. Blake.
2 outs, base is empty. Stepping in, Blake Sable. Flied out his first time.
And there's one thing on his mind this at bat, getting that first hit at the big league level.
Check swing, but he went too far. Full count now. Hacks and misses. It's a strikeout. It's a run for the Giants on the solo blast. It's 5-2. It's Major League Baseball, and it's on the show. Ready to go, bottom 4. And stepping in for the Yankees, Gleyber Torres. The 2-1. Foul ball.
For you growing up in New York City, I mean, you're a big sports fan. Tell me about your experience with the Yankees growing up.
I really went to Shea Stadium more than I did to Yankee Stadium. I grew up a Phillies fan. There was one game, though, that I went to as a kid. I sat in the upper deck. It was the game that Bo Jackson hit 3 homers in his first 3 plate appearances and then hurt his shoulder diving for Deion Sanders inside the park home run. That's probably the most memorable game that I ever attended as a fan at Old Yankee Stadium. The 1-1. Swinging a foul over the screen and back out of play. 2013 in the playoffs, you caught one as the Red Sox played the Rays in the division series.
I sacrificed a bracelet. It was my wrist and my hand.
At the belt and fires. That one lifted to left. Sable hauls it in, and there's 1 away. Now the catcher up to hit, Jose Trevino. And he's already singled in this game. Right-hander kicks, deals. Check swing, and that's a ball. Ground ball left side, could be 2. Feed to second, that's 1, and that's 2. 1 error in the inning, but nothing more. On to the top of the fifth we go. It's the Giants 5 and the Yankees 2. Back in New York, here's the catcher, Roberto Perez. This guy, one of the best defensive catchers going. You talk about framing, the ability to block, catch, and throw. He is at the top of the game. Next pitch in for a strike, and the count 1-2.
Really good athlete, and many times we talk about the feet of infielders. This catcher as well, really quick feet. He's able to recognize the pitch, see the trajectory, and get into a spot where he can block those balls and keep them from going to the backstop.
Gets a piece there. We'll do it again.
Really impressive with the way he frames, the way that he sets it up, because sometimes those pitches are off the plate, but because he sets up.
Oh, this one high and deep, way back there. Leaping, and it's gone. Roberto Perez bops one out of here. His first homer of the year, and they add to the lead. It's 6-2.
Took on the big part of the yard for that home run and just barely got it over the wall. I thought for a second he brought it back out there too. He gave it a great effort, but those plays are so tough to pull off, and I'm sure he'd love to have another shot at it.
Back to the top of the lineup. Here's Lamont Wade Jr. He's 0 for 1. And it is 2-1. Swing and a miss. That's strike 2.
Always exciting to see a leadoff home run in an inning. Kind of gets the offense fired up, and you start to expect a big inning.
Swing and a miss. Had him out front for the strikeout.
He had him out in front, which isn't easy to do against a hitter like this, known for using the entire field. Just couldn't sit back long enough on that one.
Michael Conforto will climb in. Saying 4 homers in 22 games at Old Yankee Stadium. What do you remember?
Well, I remember my rookie year hitting 2 in one game, and before that game in the clubhouse, there was a gentleman there who owned a suit company there in downtown Manhattan, and he said to me, "Hey kid, you hit a home run in the game tonight. Come over to the store tomorrow and I'll give you a free suit."
And up next for the Giants, Wilmer Flores. He's already homered in this game. 2-1 now. And there's the strike.
So I went into the game. I happened to hit 2 when I walked into the store the next day, and he looked at me and said, "You're trying to put me out of business, aren't you?" And that was a great experience that I had as a rookie playing against the Yankees, playing in New York. Well, that'll make you feel good as a hitter right there. Absolutely smoked that baseball. What a swing. Sent it out way faster than it came in, of course. 113 off the bat, and no matter where you hit it at that speed, it's tough to make a play on.
Here comes the manager out of the dugout, and he'll make a move for the bullpen. Garrett Cole is done in this one, and this is one he'd like to forget. Back with a new arm after this. Out of the bullpen for the Yankees, number 76. On for his major league debut, so we'll see if he's ready for the big stage.
He just has to remember this is the same game that he's played all the way through the minor leagues to this point. The only difference, there are just more people in the stands and it's a bigger stadium, but the game itself is still the same. Look at the catcher, whatever fingers he puts down, that's what you throw, and just let him lead you in this one.
And now Jack Peterson. So did Super Joe give you 2 suits?
Super Joe hooked me up with 2 suits.
Not even close there. 2 balls, 2 strikes. Left-hand batter waits. That's a little bit low.
Great RBI spot here. Just got to stay focused on the pitch. The runner will be in motion, so something in the gap should definitely score it.
In the air, right side of the infield. Torres under it. Puts the squeeze on that one, and that'll end the inning. 1 scores in the inning coming on this solo home run. It's now 6-2. You're dialed into the show. Back in the Bronx. Now it's the shortstop, Anthony Volpe.
The shortstop, Anthony.
They've got a potent lineup, and when you think about teams capable of rallying from this kind of deficit, they're right at the top of the list. Back to the mound. Tosses to first, and the leadoff hitter retired in the fifth.
Now
Up to the plate steps DJ LeMahieu. You talk about elite defensive players, especially in the middle of the diamond, and this guy is at the top of the list. Goes down looking.
Now the designated.
And now big number 99, Aaron Judge. He's not going to get cheated up there.
No, he's not. He's looking to do damage with every swing he takes.
1-1 now. Just missed. Swing and a miss. And now 2-2. Swings through it, and that's a strikeout. 1-2-3 go the Yankees. They still trail it here. It's 6-2. Top six, and now the center fielder, Mike Yastrzemski. And the pitch. Spoils that one, and it remains 2-2. Here comes a pitch. Still 2-2 after the foul ball. Right-handed reliever. On a line out towards center. And there's one down.
The batter, the second baseman, Tyro.
So digging in, Tyro Estrada, who's 0 for 2 with a pair of strikeouts. The 2-1. And that's down and away.
3-1.
And now the count filled up 3-2. Swing and a line drive, base hit out into center field. Just kind of sliced that one into center.
Boog, I don't think that pitch would have been called a strike, but he did such a nice job of pulling his hands tight to the body and just getting enough of the barrel on it to be hard enough back up the middle for a knock.
Here's Brandon Crawford. Swing and a miss, and that is strike 2. Estrada leads off first with one away. Liner, base hit. They fired in quickly, so it's first and second with only one away.
Well, he found himself behind in the count right there, but he didn't give in. Showed a willingness to drive that pitch the opposite way. Didn't get jumpy, didn't try to pull the ball. He let it get deep, took the barrel right to it, and then extended through the swing for the line drive base hit.
That's inside, and a count 2-1.
Tough spot right here. A couple runners on. 2-ball count. You can't nibble, but you have to execute and finish your pitch. If you leave something out over the plate, it's going to bring in some runs.
2-1 now, 2 aboard.
When the skipper calls down to the bullpen, he's expecting the guy to come in and get outs. So far, not getting what he was hoping for.
2 on, 1 out. Swing and a miss. 3 balls, 2 strikes.
It might be time to choke up a little bit, get that front foot down early, maybe even just spread out. He's really late right now.
Gets a piece and stays alive. Runners at first and second with 1 gone. Struck him out looking.
Well, definitely a borderline pitch right there, and he didn't look too convinced as he headed back to the dugout. You know, those are tough ones to let go as a hitter, but with the human umpire calling balls and strikes, it's always going to be on you to protect yourself with 2 strikes.
And here's the catcher, Roberto Perez. He's already homered here in this one. Two outs. And now 1 and 2. 2 outs. Couple of base runners at first and second. Swings and misses. Struck him out.
Couple of strikeouts with runners on. Sometimes you got to really bear down, and he did just that. Nice job of getting out of the jam and out of the inning.
Back at Yankee Stadium, John Shelby with Chris Singleton in the booth, and leading off the bottom of the 6th, Anthony Rizzo. The 1-2. Next offering misses down and away. Activity in the bullpen. Jacob Junis up and throwing. Rogers, the power lefty, up as well. The wide to kick the pitch. Hard ground ball, base knock.
Now batting, right fielder,
Man at first, and next for New York, Giancarlo Stanton. Outfield playing very deep, not wanting anything over their heads. Swing and a miss, and it's 3 and 2. Runner at first with no outs here. The 3-2 is off the outside edge, and that is ball 4.
Well, now he's got 2 runners on after that walk, and things can get out of hand in a hurry in these situations, so he's going to have to find a way to get back into the strike zone.
Manager out of the dugout, and he's going to make a change. Logan Webb won't go any further, and he leaves with the lead after giving them some decent innings. We'll be back with a new pitcher in a moment. New pitcher on now, Jacob Junis.
And he's got a nice lead to work with, so he should come in throwing strikes, attacking these hitters.
So up next, Josh Donaldson, 1 for 2. Donaldson's put together a really good resume. 2015 AL MVP, multiple All-Star appearances, multiple Silver Sluggers, and a very good defender. Swing and a miss, and the count is 1 and 2.
Yeah, but one thing about Josh Donaldson is that he competes every pitch, does not like giving up an at-bat by any means, regardless of what the score is in the ball game.
Kicks and fires. Caught him looking for the K.
Well, this is no secret. That slider is going to be his go-to pitch. Everyone in the ballpark knows it. It's a massive part of his arsenal, and he'll throw it a lot and in pretty much any count, any situation, and he's going to look to punch guys out as well. I tell you what, the effectiveness of that slider is always a big key for him.
Here's Gleyber Torres. Swing and a miss. 1 and 2. Rizzo, the lead runner, out at second. Stanton at first. 1 gone. That hits the dirt. 2 and 2. And now it's filled up. Swing and a ball lined out towards center. No trouble here. Puts it away for the out. 2 down.
The batter, the left fielder, Oswaldo Cabrera.
So 2 down now, and here is Oswaldo Cabrera. Ball to strike. Swing and a miss as he was out front. First and second, 2 down. On the ground, right side. And that's the 3rd out. Back now in the Bronx. And here's the first baseman, Lamont Wade Jr.
The first baseman, Lamont Wade Jr.
And now 2-1. Bullpen activity starting up now. Albert Abreu up and loosening in the pen. Swing and a miss. And the count's even at 2.
Well, and those hitters count sometimes can be a little too aggressive, and a good pitcher will play off of that. He's got to get a better pitch to hit.
Left-hand hitter waits. Ground ball right side. Torres fires over to first. And they get the leadoff hitter in the 7th.
Well, I'm impressed with this guy's internal clock. He knew he had plenty of time to take that extra step, secure his grip on the baseball, and make a strong, accurate throw.
Michael Conforto, the next Giant to hit. The pitch. Way high. And a foul ball.
Flew open a little bit with that front shoulder, but was able to slow his bat down just enough to make contact with that pitch, keep the at-bat alive.
Swings and misses. Now 2 away.
Now batting, third
And
baseman,
digging in for San Francisco, Wilmer Flores. Swing and a miss. 1 and 2.
I wouldn't say the game's close right now, but it's not out of reach either. I mean, these guys really need to put up a 0 on the board just to maintain a little hope.
And a pitch. And that misses off the outside edge.
2-2.
Bounce to third. To first. That ends the frame. Giants go down quietly. They lead it 6-2.
it's time for the tradition, 7th inning, Perez.
Bottom of the inning. Here's the Yankees catcher now, Jose Trevino. The Yanks in striking distance, but have some work to do.
Boog, it starts with the leadoff man. I need a good at-bat out of him right here.
Swing and a miss, and it's 2-2. The Yankees looking to rally. Next pitch is outside. And the righty deals. Ground ball to the right side. Wade takes it to the bag, and 1 away in the bottom of the 7th.
The batter, number 11, shortstop,
Anthony Volpe will hit next. Cuts and misses. It's a strikeout.
Good pitch right there. I mean, he's attacking a location that this guy at the plate tends to have trouble with. And there's just so much information in this day and age, sometimes too much information. But the guys that can take that information, process it, and then go out there, Boog, and execute the pitch, go right after that hitter, and get the result that they were anticipating. That's really good pitching right there. And it's a good job of the pitcher and the catcher working together.
Popped up to the left, into foul ground. Flores settles underneath it. Righty delivers. Just missed.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
Aaron Judge waiting to hit for the Yankees. 3-2 now. The 3-2 is off the outside edge, and that is ball 4.
Well, a breaking ball in that 3-2 count kind of tells you that that's the pitch he has the most confidence in right now. Just couldn't find the strike zone.
So 2 down. Here comes Aaron Judge. LeMahieu, the runner at first with 2 gone. And down on strikes he goes. That's the inning. So out of the pen comes the right-hander, Jimmy Cordero. And this guy can bring it velocity-wise.
Jimmy Cordero.
And Jack Peterson stands in. 1 for 3.
Jock Peterson.
The pitch. That's in there. That is strike 2. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. And that's the first out. Here comes Mike Yastrzemski to the plate. Here's a 1-1. Down the inside corner for a strike. Meanwhile, activity in the bullpen. Albert Abreu getting loose out there for Aaron Boone. And a pitch. Swings and misses. It's a strikeout. Couldn't hit the fastball at the knees.
Very strong coming out of the pen so far as he punches out the first 2 batters he's faced in this one, keeping straight to work. Man, it's talked about a lot, but relievers are just so electric these days. These aren't fun at bats if you're a hitter. I'm so glad I'm retired.
And a pitch. High fly ball lifted in the air right field. Stanton brings it in for the 3rd out. New arm for the Giants, Ross Stripling.
For the Giants, number 48, Ross Stripling.
Three, 4, 5 due up for the home team. And now the first baseman, Anthony Rizzo.
Anthony Rizzo.
Awkward swing there from the big left-handed hitter.
Off balance as well. You tie a guy up like that, you're feeling like you are in command.
Got him looking for the strikeout. He's got to be frustrated with that call. And now it's Giancarlo Stanton. Next pitch is outside. Movement in the bullpen. Scott Alexander up and throwing for Gabe Kapler. kicks and deals. Smash to the left side. Crawford throws to first in time. And they take care of Stan for the out.
Josh Donaldson.
2 outs, base is empty. And up next for New York, Josh Donaldson. The 1-1. And that one a little bit high.
He really committed to that fastball up at the top of the zone. He knows that if he makes a mistake in the zone, it gets hit hard by a power guy like this. That's a nice miss right there.
And now 2-2. Swing and a miss, and he is down on strikes for the 3rd straight at bat. Back here at the ballpark, all set to start the 9th in this one, and that'll bring up Brandon Crawford. That one misses in the dirt. In the dirt. In plenty of time to first, and the leadoff man retired here in the 9th.
The left fielder, number 2.
Blake Sable, the next Giant to hit. That one fouled off. 2-2. The pitch.
Full count.
Got him looking for the K. Froze him with a backdoor slider.
3rd time he struck out in this one, and definitely an individual performance you want to flush. He just hasn't looked very comfortable up there. Just one of those days. But when you're still winning the ball game, at least you can focus on doing your part to maintain that lead and getting that W.
Falling behind 2-1. Late that time, and it's strike 2. The pitch. Got it by him for the K. Offense held in check there. 6, 7, 8 scheduled to start the bottom of the 9th. It's the Giants 6 and the Yankees 2. Back at Yankee Stadium, here's the second baseman, Gleyber Torres.
The second baseman.
Possibly thinking about home run number 100 here. He's just one shy of that milestone.
Got the bat going too soon. It's strike 2.
Wow, no fair right there. I mean, that slider didn't move till the very last moment. Incredibly difficult to pick that up. Just kind of have to tip your cap on that pitch.
Crawford throws to first in time. And Gleyber Torres retired.
The left fielder,
Oswaldo Cabrera stepping in now for the Yankees. Here's a 1-2. Got him swinging. Couldn't catch up to the heater.
Well, when you commit to throwing an inside fastball to your glove side across the strike zone, especially with 2 strikes, if you're going to miss, you want to miss off the plate in. You do not want to leave it out over the heart of the plate. So that was excellent execution on that pitch. Really tied him up, and he couldn't get a piece at all.
And he hits a ground ball right side. Throw to first. Ball game. And the Giants collect their first win of the season.
when you hit 5 balls out of the yard, you expect to win. Some teams live and die by the long ball. Today, these 5 homers, they really led them to victory.
And your final 6-2. For Chris Singleton and our entire outstanding crew here at MLB The Show, I'm John Shambi. Thanks for joining us.